in the last episode of Metaphor ReFantazio.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
And now back to saving a prince. Hey guys, what's up? Lord Michiru again here, your lord of video games, and welcome to another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. We are going to be continuing right where we left off to pick up the quest for the Hainsmay, the bounty. This one. Almost all the requests are gone. The only one left worth taking is this bounty for a Hainsmay, whatever that is. What did Stroll think we'd gain here? I guess let's take this Hainsmay one at the window. Oh yeah, I need to go to the window. I'm an idiot. Because no, the whole kidnapping and everything, we gotta stop him. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me. Are you actually thinking of participating in a tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of youth. Shut up and give me my thing. That's rich. A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience. And yet, upstart school children like you and Louis stare to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Oh, sure. Suppose he's a candidate too. Alright, bring it on, old man. Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Hainsmay? Hainsmay? You sure you can handle that? You can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Yeah, we got this. You're an odd one, alright. Either that, or you're just green. Head to Mortira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Alright, the old Castletown kidnapper. Wow. That's wow, that's a lot. I need to find and bring Hainsmay to a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings to Mortira. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture, and his true identity remains a mystery. Ooh, okay.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now. Okay. So what do we do now?
No registration issues, I trust?
Nope, none at all.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Thank you.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Kingly carriage.
Well, I have made some arrangements.
It's not going to be a kingly carriage.
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer.
Ah,
Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
okay. Oh boy. That worries me.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
I don't think we're gonna like that.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the knight's order.
Oh?
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can
course
tell
not.
you're serious about this.
She is. She's giving everything for the prince.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Right. The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest today. Okay.
Fancy a bit.
Anything? What is it you want to know? Do you have anything? Nope. Alright. Stroll? Ask Fabienne for a map of Martira. She gave me the one from Grius' personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but the military map always has more details.
Yeah.
Fabienne continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Right. Alright, what do you have to say? Hey, will you be staying in this inn for some time? I don't plan to. I see. Didn't mean to pry, but it's always nice to have some friends and regulars around here. Stop by and say hello to Maria from time to time, alright? I'm sure that'd make Fabienne happy as well. Halkenberg.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive, overtuned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Alright.
Hello.
I've decided. I'm heading to Brawlhaven. It's much too boring to just spend my days at the end. I'm going to see that so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elda. You do well to see the world too someday. Okay, I will.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will assuredly miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while. Please. Oh, wow. That's all the dialogue?
What in the blaze?
Oh, can't get through a single day without a drink. We've all been dealt a shite hand in this life, haven't we? In other parts of town, they can't shut up about Luis or the king. Let me ask you, even if a proper, upstanding bloke takes the crown, is that gonna fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like, but at the end of the day, they'll never remember outcasts like us. Okay, if you say so. We're going up. I haven't seen Maria since I came back from the recruitment center. I wonder if something's wrong. Oh, okay.
What?
This is Hulkenberg's room. She'll get angry if we go in without her permission. That's true. Alright, let's go to our bedroom. I don't think we can do anything. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city beyond the closed shutters. Alright. The bed is simple but clean and has an aroma that reminds me of a clear, sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Let's do it.
Good night.
As well.
Can I come in?
Sure. Is okay?
Well,
I was about to be, is everything okay? But I'm like, is okay?
you're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no, I promised Miss Fabienne I wouldn't cry.
Hey, don't worry.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
We will.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise?
I do. Pinky promise.
The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Of course.
This one's important.
Promising returns. Ah. Maria's waiting for us to return home. And regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
You're welcome. Have a good night, Maria.
May I have a moment?
Yes?
Good night.
Good night. Off she goes.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
What's up?
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book...
Hmm?
We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Oh! Yeah!
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another.
You're good. It's not your fault.
So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you.
Thank you. I was a little worried there, but she's not the type.
I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
They don't want creativity.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Sure.
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people.
Votes, right?
Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts.
Yeah.
Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
It really isn't. But we have to move forward.
It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Medals Day. Oh? What's this?
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Lady Juna.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be a light. Let my wish echo. What's that soul? Far beyond the shore.
That was gorgeous. That was really good. And she's off.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Okay.
There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
We can't let any of them win.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
Okay.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for
Oh, okay. Calm it down.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
Every.
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
Of course they won't.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Uh-huh.
He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you!
This guy.
What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Kaden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Hi.
An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Of course. Yeah.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants!
We gotta lock in.
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
Is that our ride? I swear. That would be funny.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown.
We have quite the devised characters.
For the throne. Let the games begin.
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for the little test run. What's happening now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Oh. Wow. That's a while. That is quite a while.
Wow.
Yep, okay. Martira, here it is. On to Martira, eh? Under this craft's legs. Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. Oh. 4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Jolly good. Now, cinch those bridges, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castle Town. Alright, here we go.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you?
Yes.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one.
Why, thank you.
Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
Not our oyster.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
Mm-hmm.
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless.
Okay.
But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
That's fine. Noble District, Underhall.
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
She's gonna be like, ooh.
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
She knows what buttons to push.
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Oh!
Good God.
It's right there. That looks amazing.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
What's wrong?
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Went a little overboard, didn't he?
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
Oh boy.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through.
What dream?
Finally.
You imbecile!
Oh!
Baloney, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the bally runner alone.
The bally runner.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Hey, what's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
Mm-hmm.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness?
Smart.
Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
So that's how. Okay.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
Yeah?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and Tosh Boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
Okay.
I think. Maybe.
Oh, brother.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
Yep.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
Gotta try. Gotta try.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
We will.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
Right.
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
We won't.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
I doubt it.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Well, technically, would be a monster by his actions.
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
It'll work. Trust me.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Okay.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
All right.
He's certainly an eccentric.
He definitely is.
Doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities such as strategy room, lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around your way there.
Oh, yeah?
Never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kinda want to see what the engine room's like. Where would that be?
All right then.
This is the deck. Oh, engine room. Okay, that's where we sleep. That's the back deck. Let's see the engine room. Okay. Washing machine. Oh. Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a Gauntlet Runner. Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Call the runner phone. There's one in every room. Now I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet Runner used Moggle crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life on your hands when you travel the wilds. And thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actually legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrains. Amongst other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream! What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girls. That's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Okay. You'll continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. Okay. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Interesting. Okay. But I think with that... Large igniter. Oh my god, this is sick. But I think with that, we're going to leave this episode here. And in the next one... Ooh, what's this? Cleaning. Nora's desk. Small cabinet. Wow, that's a lot of things.
All right then.
Engine room, kitchen, lounge, strategy room. All right, let's go to the central corridor. What's this? Round table. Watchtower. That's the deck. Washing area. Cooking table. Room corridor again. Oh, bookshelf. Oh, okay, so I can read stuff. All right. But we're going to leave this episode here. So, hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. If you have, please do like, comment, and share. That always helps out against that pesky YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to join the Moonlight Army today. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you guys want to stalk me on my social medias, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care, guys. Bye-bye.